Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we're pleased to bring you Game 2 of the Grand Finals for the Minish Cap Randomizer Tournament, the first ever tournament. Proud to be hosted by ZSR, and I am joined on commentary by Myth and Hendris. And how you doing today, gentlemen?
Hey, how's it going?
And we're actually getting an early start. We should have about 3¼ minutes before the race begins, so plenty of time to trash talk and talk a little bit about the runners. And I will leave you to it. And we also have iBot and Vash Guy on tracking. I always want to thank my volunteers. We love you. Bye.
Yeah, this is a very interesting seed hash. We've got Zephyr, and we've got 2 ocarinas.
Yeah.
And a bow and a skull.
That's just screaming fortress, isn't it? Come on, skull? 2 ocarinas, Zephyr, and a bow. They're all fortress things.
Yeah. Well, maybe since it's Zephyr, we'll see a bow somewhere up in Cloudtops that you need to use in Fortress to possibly unlock the ocarina, or maybe even the second bow, since we always know that there's a bow in Fortress.
There might, maybe Yalari has got something.
Oh,
because
no.
the library's opened up by the ocarina as well.
Yeah.
And then there's also Librari in Lake Hylia. But those of you who've probably just tuned in from the weekly variety race where we had a max setting seed, and that was something.
Yeah, I wasn't really able to watch that because I went home from work, but I think for the first half an hour I was there.
Yeah, the first hour was very linear. It was go in a straight line and do these things. And then it kind of just opened up after you got the mitts. It was like, okay, right, this is really open now. And yeah, so it was quite spread out in terms of times. I think everyone was like really close up until they got the mitts from Cave of Flames. And then after that, everyone just went all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the elements was on Librari in Lake Hylia. And people who didn't get their ocarina at the entrance of Vale Falls missed out on that for a long time.
Oof.
But yeah, back to the tournament. This is the second match of the Grand Finals. NesmaN took match 1. Sorry, not match 1, game 1. So this is best of 3. So Pikapals needs to win the next 2 to get a bracket reset off, and then we'll do another best of 3. Whereas NesmaN needs to win either this one or the next match to claim the title.
Yeah, pretty happy to see how this turns out. Because the Grand Finals have been in the making for quite a while. It's been really a while since we started with the tournament, and even with NesmaN's last few matches. I think before the Grand Finals, NesmaN's last match was what felt like an eternity ago.
Yeah, their last match was against Pikapals, so yeah, it was a very long time ago. I think it was back in June.
Yeah.
And then the one before that was against Goomba, and that was at the beginning of May, so yeah, this tournament has been spread out quite a while. But it does look like now that they're going to be heading off any moment now.
Yeah.
Actually, we've got about 20 seconds left.
So yeah. Never skip Blue Chew, always do Percy. And they should be off in a second now.
Yeah, if you want to get an item off of Hendris Ledge, you need to do Blue Chew first.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, right, and we are off.
Okay. NesmaN having the blue. Blue. Yeah, blue.
Blue tunic.
Yeah, the black tunic, while Pikapals is going more vanilla style.
Yep, these are the runners' preferred tunic colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we're just going to see a standard start from these guys, go straight to the Wind Tribe and see what items they get. They really want to get an item to break 3s as early as possible so they can go to the puddle by Link's house and get their first main items from there.
Yeah. But it looks like that item will be either in town or north of it. I think for the last few times, NesmaN always went for the quick save in town. So he went into town before going to Wind Tribe. Okay, shop looks a bit barren, unfortunately.
Yeah, not an interesting shop today.
Yeah.
No
Let's
one
watch
checked
Juliet.
the eastern shops. No one checked the figurine house heart piece.
Yeah. I think that's something that you usually do once you get access to cross the river. So you got like flippers or cape.
Oh, I think Pikapals also checked the Juliet house just now.
Yeah, they did. It was junk though.
Okay, it was junk.
Yeah, so onto the tingle trees. Yeah, we do have the eastern shops in town, which are actually west of town.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I keep reading off of my tracker, and I forget it's.
We might need to actually change that sooner than later.
They're called Eastern shops in Are they called in Logic?
I don't know. Well,
I need to change my tracker.
I think if we're
Lane
to
Cube.
think about if we're to think about eastern shops, I would imagine the bakery, the lottery house, and possibly Stockworld and Juliet. Actually, it triggers too much new logic. Yeah. Okay, so we've got actually a few bombs, but no bomb bag yet. So that's going to be interesting.
Are they going to last location their first item in
And
the
the Greyblade, it's bound to happen.
Grimblade?
Yeah, it's usually Grimblade that's the last check. Okay, that's a lantern.
Okay.
Okay, NesmaN going. Okay,
Yeah, this
NesmaN
is
going for the
standard.
saves. Yeah,
We
NesmaN
do a save scum here.
and Pikapals both saving.
It saves you a few seconds here by going into the garden.
Yeah, maybe a sword on Grimblade hard piece would be very
If
convenient.
it's on the heart piece, that's great because then you can cut down your trip here to one.
Yeah, that's.
You do need a sword.
It's a quiver though.
Yeah, it's just a quiver. No one's picking up quivers in this.
Yeah.
Quivers, unlike in other Zelda randomizers, are not progressive bows. The bows are a separate entity in this.
Yeah. However, with Lantern, they now have the ability to actually break. Well, they can burn trees now.
Oh, Pikapals
Ooh.
is going immediately for Hendris Ledge, but not doing Hendris.
Okay. Let's picking up spin, and it looks like Rockbreaker.
Yeah, that serves you right, Pikapals.
Yeah,
You
always
must pay the debt. You
Yeah,
must go to Bluetooth first.
yeah. You gotta appease the. You gotta appease the goddesses.
Yeah, the oracles are watching.
Yeah, and that's the sword from NesmaN. Lovely.
Yeah, this is pretty standard early route for
Yeah.
our runners. They had two options. One, they got the lantern. They could go either south to Link's house, or they could continue to Minish Woods.
Okay, and
But
the
it-
boat to fly.
Oh yeah, Butterfly. Without bombs, these two areas, even though they're like right next to each other, there's no easy access between them, and you would have to walk ages around back to the north end of town to be able to go between the two. So
Okay, that's
it
bombs.
pays off.
That's convenient. That's a very convenient seat so far.
Yeah, that's super great for NesmaN and Pikapals as well. Pikapals made the correct decision as well to come down here to get the bomb bag. So that's going to help speed up a lot of stuff, and they're going to be able to get to Minish Woods much faster.
Yeah. And
Oh!
is this one of your seats?
I mean, I just rolled it.
It doesn't feel like it. There's bound to be something somewhere off. This is too nice for you. For one of your seats so far.
Doesn't really do too much, does it?
Yeah,
That green
but,
sword.
but still, green sword, bombs, and a bottle at the Deeper Trine hard piece. So the pre-Deeper Trine hard piece, I suppose. It's a very that's right, Rash. It's a very blessed myth seed.
Yeah, I think you guys
Well, you've
calling
got
it a bit too early. Okay, like we're 5 minutes in. This can completely change.
We're only one sword away from Western Woods. Something has to happen to counteract this early blessing. Kinda, yeah.
Now, myth seeds are not blessed. At most, they're blurst.
Blurst. Well, it's not as bad as my seeds are. Okay, Minish Town has been... Oh, sorry. Minish Village has been very empty so far. But looks like both runners will be taking more or less the same route. I think Pikapals took the extra time to actually push the... Is it the bookcase in the cafe? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bookcase. Yeah.
And they checked the Juliet house, which Nesman didn't.
Yeah.
I think that's the two things that are accounting for the difference between the two runners right now.
And Half Ledge.
Oh yeah, half ledge is the main thing that's
Yeah.
taking up the time difference between them. Was that a sword beam?
Yeah, it was Sword Beam. So they...
Ooh.
Okay. I was just about to say that they want to have the grip ring to actually use the Sword Beam in logic. And we get
Well,
the
they
element
can.
check. Yeah, we got element check. So it's not
Yeah.
Palace and it's not Graveyard.
Right, this could
there's
be
going to
very interesting.
That's going to be That's going to be something up Palace.
This has the potential to be a jet seed if they get early access to Fortress and Fortress has go mode.
Yeah. If it's like one of the other seats that had access to Fortress 40 minutes in. Okay, Pikapals picking up the bottle as well. But yeah, I think so far that just screams Quennel. You just want to go to Quennel. Maybe Lower Bay Falls
Yeah,
as well.
definitely.
Just for a little peek. But it looks like NesmaN will be making his way straight to Quennel, which is not a bad call. He can actually clear Quennel, and where's he going?
Daydreaming a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Going for a stroll.
Yeah, but
Pikapals is going to go for Orphan
yeah.
Fairy.
He's going
Yeah, that's
to
the
take...
main difference between these two runners. NesmaN likes his plays and likes the memes as well. They'll like to skip some of the items if the seed's really telling them to go somewhere. They'll go for it.
Yeah.
Whereas Pikapals is very much more thorough with their routing. They'll like to stick around in an area, full clear it.
Yeah, Pikapals got
very
their
consistent.
Yeah, they got their Midst Butterfly from the Orphan Fairy here. So something that's actually fairly useful if there's an if there's an element up in Fortress. So it might save a second here or there. But yeah, it looks like Pikapals will be routing just counterclockwise towards Quennel. Maybe having a little stop at Lower Bay Falls.
Yeah,
Well,
NesmaN picks up another scroll there.
Yeah, I think that was dash attack. Even before Pikapals finds his group ring up here. That'd be a huge blow to NesmaN, or even the cape. Just because the cape makes traversing Quennel that much, Cave of Flames that much quicker.
Yeah, and Cave of Flames being required as well. They can go and full clear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a bomb.
There's nothing stopping them.
Yeah, so Lower Bay Falls has been kind of empty. We have yet to see the Rupmania spots though. Pikapals could peek those, but
I don't think they have. No, they
Yeah.
don't have access yet.
they can. Oh yeah, they can't traverse the water that way. Okay, never mind then. NesmaN waiting
Yeah.
for the bomb to explode there.
Oh, okay. So why are they waiting? So at the moment, NesmaN's really thinking right now. Is like, okay, I've got early access to Quennel. Let's go there, get this dungeon done, early elements. He can get an element done in under 30 minutes right now. Whereas Pikapals, making use of that cane, finding the red sword, that is huge for Pikapals.
Oh my god, yeah, that... Oh, that hurts. Yeah, for some reason, there's always something on the school top. It's not even the school path, but just the school top that has
Yeah.
something lately.
When you have the cane, you want to go to school really early. It's
Yeah,
stay in school, kids. That's the memo.
that has been kind of established now. Okay, that's been finding the boots. That makes... Yeah, So
Yeah.
Pikapals can go to Western Woods, but it's very unlikely that they'll be picking up their cape sooner than later.
Oh, and the gust jar!
Myth? What?
Oh.
What is this? Okay, yeah. So NesmaN going back for. Okay, NesmaN's going back for school. Is it school? No, it's not school. Oh, he's chasing the boots.
Oh right, really didn't want to follow through
Oh, no.
in Map Krenel.
He's just.
Oh, he ran out of bombs!
One of bombs.
He ran out of bombs. That's why. Yeah, he got unlucky and didn't get any bomb drops.
Yeah. No, he's going back to Krenel.
Yeah, no, that's why he wanted. He wanted them bombs. That's NesmaN's play right now. They have nothing to indicate to them that they should go anywhere else other than Krenel.
Yeah. Let's see if that is going to bite.
NesmaN could be saving a lot of time if they had the Gust Jar as well.
The bow. That's the bow for Pikapals.
Alright, do we want to be counting how many items from Go mode we are at 12 minutes in?
I don't want to count that right now. Especially with an unrequired graveyard and like palace. We don't really need that much. We we need 2 more swords and the mitts.
Yeah.
And the cape. That's kind of it.
I mean, so the one item that NesmaN has as an advantage. Oh!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, this is one-sided. I can't say it. I can't sugarcoat this. NesmaN's fucked.
Yeah, NesmaN's pretty fucked right now. The only thing that could save him is if there's the cape up there, because right now Pikapals don't have.
Well, Pikapals will go there. Like, it's a required dungeon, and they've got access.
Yeah. Now let's. Okay, so that's where so if there's Zephyr in the seed hash, that means it's going to be a fast seed. I think that's what has been established right now. We've seen Zephyr and the Ocarina, and a book for NesmaN.
Okay, there's a book.
Okay, so the Beanstalk wasn't really that
yeah,
good.
I think there was a bit too much energy just now, so the last Beanstalk really couldn't have had too much more.
So
but yeah, Pikapals is going to follow through into Krenel.
Nimbus, you missed the the best seed to start. Sorry, the best start to a seed that you could have imagined. Pikapals picked up the red sword from Schooltop, and then just got everything in Western Woods. That's like, whew.
Yeah, Pikapals super happy right now. They've got 30 bomb bags, so even if they had to use the bombs for everything, they've got more than enough. But they've also got the Gust Jar, so they can just use the Gust Jar on the dust. Whereas NesmaN only has a 10 bomb bag, no Gust Jar, ran out of bombs, had to go back to town and buy more bombs, so that lost them a substantial amount of time. I
kind of hope for NesmaN's sake that Chaos Flames is barren. Just so that he has the incentive to go for Schooltop and clear town to get his his red sword, or possibly
if he finds mitts, flippers, or cape anywhere near Cave of Flames, this is horrible for NesmaN because they're going to be going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, he may if he finds a sword up in Cave of Flames, that's good as well for NesmaN, but that's also good for Pikapals. So. Pikapals is definitely in the lead right now.
Yeah, like anything that happens that can rescue NesmaN right now probably is going to massively help Pikapals as well.
This seed has been a doozy so far. So we're 50 minutes in, and we've got the first player in Cave of Flames of all things. Cave of Flames is one of those dungeons that require quite a lot of items compared to their usefulness. Especially early on. Okay, Pikapals finding the boots. And yeah, you can just see from the difference in hearts that there were lots of heart pieces up in Western Woods. NesmaN's on 5 hearts, while Pikapals is on 8 of them. No, wait, 7. Yeah, close enough. Okay, that's Caster
okay.
Waltz.
Caster.
That's good.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh,
Is that another caster?
it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh
Yeah, this could potentially be the jet seed. It kind of depends on the next two swords, I suppose. But that's potentially a seed that
no!
you
Is that good?
you could get all 4 elements with just the blue with just the red sword.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
that's probably too good. Yeah, I don't think you wanted anything else from there. Those 2 kinstones were good.
Yeah. And now the only thing that's kind of left is just the mids for Gordon. The Juggernaut or the Flippers to actually get access to Deepwood. And then you should be good to go.
And then, you know, 4 sword in Palace.
Blue sword in Grave. No, wait, that's not happening. Blue sword in Wind Tribe. Is that possible? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, blue sword in Wind Tribe's a possibility. Yeah. Oh, there's El Clasico. There's the first Gibdo in Royal Crypt, just holding a sword.
Dampe. Yeah.
Oh, Dampe.
Dampe's nice meme. That's not a bow. So we do have all. Yeah, we've got all 2 bows now. So if Zephyr is in the seed hash and you've got items there, that means that you're going to get the items early. Got Ocarina like at 30 minutes in, and now
the graveyard. Yep.
Yeah. And then you have the you have a graveyard key that's up in Palace, for example. That'd be lovely as well. Okay, that's the big key.
Yeah, so one thing for these guys to have considered is maybe not immediately rush Cave of Flames. Sure, it is a required dungeon and you've got early access to it, but it's sped up massively when you have the cape.
Yeah.
I mean, they could still even do that by... At least Pikapals may even consider doing that because... Okay, Pikapals is checking the element now, but
yeah.
When they get to the back end of Cave of Flames, they could just go in, fight Gleerock, and then leave, not doing the rest of the checks in the basement because they take so long without the cape. Yep. They have the Ocarina, they can come back at any point.
Okay, Gleerock's actually saving, so I think they'll be just doing the safe scum for the Malawi's Mines area.
Yeah, I think this is it. You don't really have to do the save scum here when you've got an Ocarina.
Yeah, definitely. With the Ocarina, you can just fly everywhere in the seed, and everywhere in the map, and just having the Ocarina just saves time. The longer you have it, the more time you save. Yeah, you have to clear the dungeon anyway.
Yeah, so Pikapals will want to go into the dungeon.
Well, he saw his skinstone there. I think he wants to go there. There's book number 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, this is a Yulari seed.
We are 1 book away from Yulari at under 20 minutes in.
What is their seed? Myth, how did you roll?
Oh, Pikapals, no!
Yes, Pikapals.
Pikapals, you've got the Ocarina, come on! You could just warp to the entrance of Cave of Flames.
NesmaN's not using the fast strats on the spiky juice. I thought he learned that.
No, use bombs instead. Do the slow strat.
Yeah.
Not even using remotes. No.
That'd be too easy. No way.
No, you have to press the select button. Who wants to press the select button to select the remote bombs?
I thought to super for this. Okay, Pikapal's finding his Caster Kinstones right there. Yeah, NesmaN's living for the memes right now. He's going all in, just rushing dungeons left and right. Well, this is their first dungeon. But they can just... Let's see, they don't have access to Deepwood yet. They only need 1 more Kinstone, well, and the Red Sword, I suppose, for Fortress. And then it's just like either the flippers or the cape for droplets. You think we are potentially just 5 items away from go mode right now?
Yeah, and imagine how awful those items can be.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true.
I mean, NesmaN isn't thinking this seed is fantastic right now. They're only 20 minutes in, and they've gone for an early Cave of Flames play, but Pikapals is loving this. They're like, oh my god, this seed. Everything I want.
Yeah, I think Cave of Flames is right now the best place actually to go, just because of all the item density. So there has to be something up there, kinda.
It's a little bit slow. I think the one consideration is you can come back later with Cape to speed things up.
Yeah. But knowing Cave of Flames, Gleewalk likes to have the cape, doesn't he? At least when I go into Cave of Flames, I expect Gleewalk to have a cape. And I think NesmaN thinks the same way, so I hope he's going to activate the red warp. Just go for the boss, he's got the big key.
They're going for the regular route through the lava basement.
I don't really agree with that.
No, I don't. I would have activated Red Warp here and just fought the boss.
Yeah. Just imagine the cape on Gleewalk. It has happened like 3 times already.
Yeah, it's basically the same amount of time. You're not losing any time by fighting the boss first before doing this.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's just that possibility that if you get the cape.
But yeah, Cave of Flames has been kind of empty so far. So progression might be on the boots of all things, if there's nothing here in the basement, which they both picked up in Lower Kernel. So we could actually see something in Castle Waltz, or even in Courtyard. They can return to that. They got the lamp, they got the boots, and the sword.
Yeah. So, yeah, for Pikapals before they came to Kernel, absolutely, Kernel was the best option for them. When you're looking at the other things that they have available to them, I think the main thing would be a slow route through Lon Lon Vanilla. Well, they would have to use the Ocarina to get to Lake Hylia, and then they would have to use the cane to get to the to Syrup's hut and to do that slow gliding thing. You don't want to do that. So yeah, they didn't have access to Chrono Caster at the time. So after getting the boots, they're going to finish up here, and then yeah, I think Boots is going to tell them to go to Caster. You don't. A lot of these runners at this level really want to avoid Caster as long as possible. It does pay off very well when you skip Caster.
Something tells me NesmaN will go for hiking.
Oh really? Because NesmaN didn't in their last seed. They just didn't touch Caster at all. They dashed through to do Fortress.
Yeah, that's true. But it's just if NesmaN decides to go for all the memes, he might as well go for all of them.
Pikapals tried to go for a spin strat there, slightly out of time though.
Yeah, I think he was a bit too far down as well. However, NesmaN just full cleared Cave of Flames, and now they'll be fighting their first boss. 25 minutes in. For Cave of Flames, that's a very quick time.
Yes, definitely. Like I think average is about 40-50 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. Like 40 to 50 minutes Cave of Flames. As either your first or your second dungeon. But then, if it's a second, it's most likely just like a very early deep root. So, like early Gustjar, early like Jabberknot.
Yeah, I think Pikapals is about 5 to 10 minutes behind in Cave of Flames. Actually, no, that's a bit longer of an estimate. I would say around about the 5 minutes behind. And they've got so much more. Like this is really telling you the difference between going for a really early dip Cave of Flames versus, you know, checking a few of the items beforehand and getting really equipped before going into Cave of Flames. Does not equate to that much of a time difference. Jabberknot on pot push for go mode. Wow. Yeah, my seeds are very creative in their trolls towards the end. So
That's one way to put it.
yeah, kudos to anyone who manages to predict what my seeds do. But
That's very unlikely.
I think we're in for a surprise later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pikapal's not going for Gleerock first. They're going to go through the rest of this.
Yeah, NesmaN getting the first element. 26... 24 in... Let's see what's on Gleerock.
Oh no.
Compass. Okay, so progression is actually on the boots of all things. Or Malawi. There's the Malawi left.
Oh, Pikapals, no. Pikapals are struggling with the the vanilla route here. Yeah, this vanilla route is you want to practice this. You want to go through it a couple of times just to so you know how to go through it.
I still fail this seed. The section. Especially with the potential roll between the last and the second to last.
I mean, you don't need
platform.
to roll. The roll just makes it a little bit more lenient, but you can walk it.
Yeah. I just feel so slow when I don't roll. Like, I'm missing... Oh, I'm failing entire cycle. Okay. Okay, that's finding his book there. But yeah, as soon as Pikapals finishes with Cave of Flames, the sheer usability of the Ocarina will become noticeable. Just because, well, Pikapals could just flute down to... He could just flute down Quennel, while NesmaN has to climb back down, and that easily saves like probably half a minute to a minute.
Yeah, Pikapals will be back in town only shortly after NesmaN because of how long NesmaN's going to have to take to backtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, going back down here the vanilla way is very slow. I know, I just had to do it like 3 times in the max settings race we had earlier today.
You're welcome.
Alright, so NesmaN going to go for the shortcut here. Oh, they're not doing the shortcut. At Cave of... In Lower Corona, where he is at the moment, where he went up, he could have gone right and hopped down the ledge where the heart piece is on the left-hand side of his screen. There's a little ledge there you could have hopped down right towards the entrance and saves like 10-15 seconds there, having to walk all the way around. Yeah, Pikapals should take about 2 minutes on Gleerock and then check Malaria, and then they'll be back in town.
Yeah, it sounds like what that sounds right.
Oh, Pikapals, are you really going to do that? That's risky. You need to get 8 hits in there. Oh, they got the cycle.
Pikapals just showing off.
But NesmaN goes immediately to the school, and like understandably so. You've got the cane. School's a check you want to do quickly after you get your cane.
Yeah.
So they'll be getting their red sword. Yeah, it's just these time losses are going to be stacking up for NesmaN, and Pikapals is going to have an advantage. In terms of all of the items that they get before NesmaN manages to catch up.
Yeah.
Though this is actually going to be pretty close because NesmaN didn't take too long to go and grab that sword. Oh, they didn't get the Gust Jar in town. Okay, so that's one item NesmaN's going to be missing for a little bit. They shouldn't be putting off Karlov for too long, so...
That's a very quick... Yeah, it's like you always say, it's a very quick check.
Yeah, you should always do it whenever you have the opportunity. Will NesmaN go into caster though?
I can see him doing that.
I mean, they've got the Ocarina now, so that's given them a lot of opportunities of what they want to do. Oh yeah, that's something as well. If they go to caster, they need to use the bow and the boots, and they have to do the vanilla route to get to the south cave. They have to glide because they don't have the K-pop flippers to do the shortcut. So the Krenel play would, sorry, not Krenel. The caster play would be a bit slow right now. Right, and Pikapals is gonna Ocarina here, and we're gonna find out where they're gonna want to go. NesmaN's got an opportunity now to choose where they want to go as well. Actually, these guys are super close right now. Because NesmaN managed to catch up, and they've got the Ocarina, but they're backtracking right now. I think they want to go to caster and just only change their mind halfway up the beanstalk.
NesmaN doing caster.
NesmaN's going for caster. Pikapals doesn't want to know about caster right now. They're going to go do other stuff.
But yeah, with the progression possibly on the boots, that's not a bad call. Like, that's not a bad call at all.
Oh, that was a Cloudtop's Kinstone for Pikapals. It wasn't the last caster. If it was the last caster, though, oof. Kind of happy it wasn't though, because still no mitts. You kind of want to get your mitts first before you get access to Fortress.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, NesmaN having to glide here to get round to the south cave. Yeah, it's just so many things, little things like this, where you save these
that's
tens of seconds with the cape.
Yeah. Okay, so that was fast split. NesmaN won't be bothering with the boot. Sorry, with the boat checks. And Pikapals finding the moments. Oh.
Yeah, that's big. That's really good for Pikapals. NesmaN going for Lon Lon.
Yeah. I think he's going to hunt a few more boost checks before going into Courtyard for his moments. I think it's going to take him a while until he gets that.
Yeah, Courtyard isn't immediately on your mind as a good chick to go for once you get your boots.
Yeah, usually you get like, you go to Lon Lon, you go to town digging like Pikapals is doing right now, and just like the jewelry digging.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what you want to do with those mitts. I mean, you do want to follow up the mitts, but there's not too many items that they give you.
Right. Yeah. They still need access to actually get to Lake Hylia to Lake Hylia to get the full use of the mitts with like just the connection to Nichwoods.
Yeah, okay, you can get to the lake cabin, but the trip to the lake cabin right now is awful. It's the vanilla route. You'd have to go from Lon Lon, glide over to Syrup's area using the cane, and then go through the digging cave there to get to the lake cabin.
Yeah, but that's still possible. It's not too far.
Yeah, it's possible, but it's just slow, and they don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. NesmaN's going for it. NesmaN is going to be going to Syrup, but the thing is they don't have the mitts, so they can't follow it through into... Well, actually, to follow through into Lake Hylia would just... Oh, they do have boots, though. Oh, actually, no, they don't have the Gust Jar. You could get the fusion chest in Lake Cabin well, Pikapals has access to it right now. Nesman's still missing the Gust Jar and the mitts.
Yeah, but the Gust Jar isn't that far out of the way. It's just at Karloff.
Yeah, it's only at Karloff, so NesmaN doesn't want to be putting that off for too long, but I don't think they want to go to town right now. Oh!
Oh, okay. That's Cloudtops. That's Cloudtops.
Oh, it was a Cloudtops Kinstone. Okay.
Oh.
Right, we're on two for two each of the Caster and Cloudtops Kinstones. Oh! Pikapals!
It's Cloudtops.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah.
Cloudtops. Oh my god, we picked up so many Cloudtops Kinstones recently. We do not want to see these. They are very, very bad.
We can see the Cloudtops Kinstones. What we don't want to see is the Bay Falls one.
I would want it the other way round. Veil Falls is a good Kinstone to get. I mean, depends on if you got the grip ring or not, because it's just a lot of items.
Yeah, it's a lot of items, but it's also a lot of time that you can lose to that.
I mean, these guys have the Ocarina, so it makes going to Veil Falls not much of a time loss. It's actually really chick dense. I mean, NesmaN's in North Field right now. And they're going to go into Castle Garden, so they're going to be picking up their mitts. They're still missing their Gust Jar, though. And NesmaN also did pick up the power bracelets in North Minish Woods. Yeah, I'm going to feel bad for NesmaN if they're going to have to go through that route again to get to North Minish Woods with the mitts.
Yeah.
Yeah, NesmaN guessing the Kinstone that Pikapals had.
Yeah. Oh, I think so far we've almost seen every... Not really, but... so many lot of Kinstones.
I mean, but they're both on 2 each. One's found one that the other one hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're just doing some they're retracing each other's steps right now. Pikapals are doing stuff NesmaN just did. NesmaN's doing stuff Pikapals just did.
But I think so far it's most likely that there's progression either on the bracelets or on the mitts. Well,
mitts would be my call right now.
It could also be just like Griggle, just because he likes to have something.
Griggle.
Yeah, he's got the Gust Jar for a reason. There's always a reason why you get the Gust Jar early, in my opinion. Well, early. It's like sub 1 hour Gust Jar. That's early for me. Because usually the Gust Jar is one of those items.
It was a really early Gust Jar. Pikapals had it at 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gust Jar's for Lake Cabin. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. Is that Lake Cabin is caught my eye, and I'm gonna be disappointed if nothing important's there. Because if there is something important, wow, this seed. Yeah, Pikapals grabs that Kinstone NesmaN had, so Pikapals should be on 3 Cloudtops Kinstones now.
Yeah. I think they're just scrambling for the final caster Kinstone right now. Just panicking.
Oh, okay, Pikapals skipping the Minish Woods stuff.
Cloudtops.
Oh no, that's
yes.
Oh, okay, they just went in to grab that chest, but they're not going to go through into Lake Hylia.
There's not really that much that they can get. They can
see 2 items very quickly, and then get
they can grab them as well. Yeah, they can grab the... Sorry.
No, they're leaving.
They can grab both lake house or log cabin items, and they can just spot the heart piece.
Oh, right, yeah, they can. After, they grab the power bracelet, so that would let them get to the lake
There's also Dr. Left.
Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Left. Oh, there's 3 items though. Like you had the perfect place to go and get them. Imagine the amount of time it's going to take to go back to get those things if they end up last locationing.
Did
It's going to be a
Pikapals
long.
check Karlov House?
Pikapals did check.
Okay.
Karlov, figurine
Wasn't too
house
sure.
and
Yeah, wasn't too sure.
yeah, it was complete junk in there.
And before the final Kinstone for Casa is just like town minute checks.
Because there's not
Half
much
actor.
left right now.
Yeah.
There's only Fountain, Gregor.
what's left?
There's the Trilby-Mitz cave, and
There's
then
also
Castor.
There's also the Quellor digging cave left.
Oh, there's Krenel digging cave, but we don't have the grip ring yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. Of course. There's the gesture for NesmaN.
Yeah, NesmaN not happy about that. Could have got that a long time ago. Getting that before even going up to Krenel could have saved them a lot of backtracking.
Yeah. Looks like they'll be going into Fountain, though. And possibly Dr. Left, which is always a good play. Fountain had a reputation for having something, or being completely just loaded. Like last seed.
Yeah, but NesmaN and Pikapals seed yesterday had 3 required items on the 3 Fountain checks, so
Yeah.
they might be a bit biased at the moment for going for those checks in Fountain right now.
I'm not
And
blaming them.
also, the seed that we just had, these 2 runners are coming off the back of the weekly. The weekly had their first bomb bags were in the Fountain.
Of course. Peak leading. It's pretty hard to tell who's leading. I think right now it's just who finds the final Castle Kinstone first. Or possibly the next sword first. That's been the most important.
I think in
Item,
terms of items checked right now, I think Pikapals is slightly ahead, but
Yeah,
it's
slightly.
still up. NesmaN can easily take the lead right now if they find anything in the Fountain.
Yeah. Which,
At the same time, Pikapals would solidly be in the lead if they find anything in Krenel.
yeah.
Sorry, in Castor. Oh,
Okay.
what did NesmaN just see?
I think it was either hard piece or hard container.
Oh, okay.
I think I
It
saw
looked
something
golden
red.
to me. I thought it was the grip ring.
Yeah.
I think I'm
It
just
was-
blind out. I thought it was the grip ring as well.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
NesmaN, don't be blind.
NesmaN, please
Wait.
go and double check that
He
item.
can't get that either
He-
way.
he-
He doesn't have to cape.
I know he can't get it. He's going to look. NesmaN, please look at that item.
Yeah. No.
I don't know what he think it was.
I don't know either. Can someone please double check?
Yeah,
Let's
can
go
someone
bring them
clip
on
that? Zoom in,
Yeah.
enhance.
Yeah. Doing the CSI stuff.
Yeah, if it's grip ring. Yeah, if it's grip ring, then that's locked behind cape. Yeah, Pikapal's stream having some issues right now. We're not seeing what they're going to be picking up in Castor Wilds right now. It was a heart container. Okay,
Okay. Oh.
right. Crisis averted.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, I wonder what NesmaN's going to be doing now. I think NesmaN that just does not want to go to Castor, so they may just full clear town right now. We saw Pikapals do everything else. The only thing Pikapals didn't do was Simon's. Well, and Fountain, but like in combination between the 2 of them, the only thing we haven't seen yet is Simon's.
That means that there's something at Simon. You know how this works. We both know how this works. It's hard container. Okay. Yeah, I think
Yep.
the golden was just like
100%
the golden
guaranteed.
sparkle. Yeah.
Yeah, 100% guaranteed that's a heart container. NesmaN going for Old Man Myth.
I need to quickly reload the page just because Pikapals is like buffering here on my end. Okay. Nesma just got the item from Griggle. Well, Pikapals is making their way into short hiking of all things.
Just looking at the tracker, it doesn't seem like they grabbed anything.
Yeah.
No, everything looks the same as normal, so yeah, doesn't look like they got anything in their chronal play so far.
Yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's one check left.
Well,
Once they've got this
Caster.
item,
Yeah.
then...
Not Colonel, Caster.
Sorry, Caster. Oh, God. I'm so bad. I'm mixing these two up.
Yeah, we had the Colonel Kinstone as well a few weeks ago.
Yeah, the Chronal Kinstone. Yeah, of course. You know what?
Naturally.
I can only count like 5 items left. Well, it's 3 locations. It's either the Trilby Mitz Cave, which I'm surprised no one's done this. It's a quick check. There's Simon.
House. Yeah.
And then there's Lake House.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the 3 things that we haven't seen.
I think that's what NesmaN was going for next.
Yeah, really bad for Pikapals that they didn't check the Lake House.
Oh
no, they're changing their mind. They're going to Caster.
Okay, yeah. They'll be doing the Caster checks as well. Not that bad of a call. But, yeah. I don't know where it would be. It's gotta be either in Lake House.
I don't like that they put off Simon this long either.
Yeah. Well, on the bright side, they haven't did droplets yet.
Yeah, they just haven't had access to droplets.
Yeah. Also, there's the possibility of just the next scroll unlocking Great Uncle Herbert. NesmaN is on 6 scrolls, or Pikapals is on 5. Sorry, now he's on 6 as well.
Yes.
So we might actually see progression on Herbert.
Oh, Pikapals is going for Trilby
Trilby.
Mitz Cave, so we're going to see one of these.
Well, he can only get one of the...
Well, there's 2
caves.
chests in here
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
that they're going to be able to check. Yeah, fighting the Dark Nut in Caster is without boots. So.
Okay, so Trilby has been empty so far.
Okay, if Pikapals does Simon now and it's junk, then yeah, they lost a chance to get a big advantage by going to Lake Cabin.
They're going for Fountain right now.
They're going for Fountain. Fountain isn't the play for Pikapals.
It's got him in Lake House. So my money is on the log cabin. It's either
definitely.
the item in the back or it's the pickable item there, like on the shelf. Even if it's just like a book.
I thought it was way too valuable. Pikapals was right next to it, and then they just decided to Ocarina away. It could have taken them less than a minute to go and check visibly 2 of the items before they could use the Ocarina to warp away anyway.
Yeah, definitely. So it looks like both of us will be actually last locationing that. At least it feels like, well, I think Pikapals will be getting it first, just because NesmaN probably decides to full click cast at this point. And that's going to take him like 3 minutes.
We don't have access to Deepwood.
Yeah, we still need either the Jabbernet or the Flippers for Deepwood. They can't go there yet.
Yeah, no, the only things that they have in logic right now, the things that we need to see happen is either Simon Simulation or Lake House. Everything else has been checked.
Yeah.
So they're just going to be backtracking over checks that the other runner has already ticked off their list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think at this point, the next item will either be like a sword, maybe Caster Kinstone, or just
Sword
Flippers.
only opens up a handful of checks.
Yeah, but that would make it.
I think it's either
very
Cape or Flippers because they're huge. They're going to open up droplets.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. Okay, Pikapals going for Simon.
Okay, it could also be Grip Ring. Grip Ring's
Oh yeah, good ring.
a good option.
Won't let them fall clear. Yeah, they could fall clear both G-put and droplets. Okay, so it's
Oh,
not
no.
Simon. It's Lake House.
It's
Yes!
Lake House! I called it!
Yeah, I called as well.
I said I had a feeling. It's Lake House.
Oh, there's also the basement left. Wait, no, I think didn't Nesman already
Nesman
check
did
that? Yeah, Nesman did that.
Yeah, I thought NesmaN did this on their
Yeah, I think
first
so
trip
too.
here.
I think so too. Okay, but they'll be going for summon as well.
Pikapals got the pixel! He got the sub-pixel! Did you see that? He
Wait.
put a bomb down in the wall
Nesman
and it
didn't
blew...
get that? Okay, so he didn't get that.
Oh, NesmaN... Oh!
Also-
Okay, we completely forgot about that.
Yeah. Just as a question, would Kako be in Logic right now? With the
Cucker
cane?
game? No.
Yeah. Okay.
No way.
Yeah. Just to make sure.
Yeah, no, there's no way that you would be able to go all the way around the top of town and
Yeah.
have enough time to carry the Cuckoo back.
Yeah.
That was tested, that there's just no time.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't too sure about that. That's why I asked.
Well, okay, Pikapals did push the
Boulder.
the boulder down, yeah, so that's going to save them a lot of time right now. Yeah, so okay, it didn't hurt Pikapals that much, but you know, they could have had their progression a lot earlier.
Like
I
10
think they
minutes
wasted
ago.
like 10 minutes, yeah.
Okay, so the Pikapal spot is just a VP. And if they'll like they'll
Yeah,
won't be
they
spoiling
wanted
their
to peek
surprise.
then, and I was like, there's no
Yeah.
point in peeking.
They're not going to spoil their surprise.
Alright, what's it going to be?
That's what's good for Simon.
I'm thinking Cape.
Who won the first game? And Nesman won the first game. It's on Required bracelets. You actually had to go. You had to take the vanilla route to syrup. Required.
Yeah.
Ah, that's amazing.
Yeah, there's the grip ring.
Yeah, that's a good ring. So now they got access to the beanstalk. The grip ring
Yeah,
doesn't really
yeah,
open that
is
much.
go directly to
Oh, sorry.
Krenel. There's,
Yeah.
It's the only thing that the grip ring does right now.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
They can do Grey Blade. I like stopping in Grey Blade before you go up the climb
Yeah,
first.
always do Grey Blade.
Pikapals is going to do that.
Yeah, I think Nesman is quite unsure where to go next, actually. Oh, he's going for the trilby hit. Yeah. Nesman doesn't want to go for Log Cabin just yet.
Yeah, NesmaN still has this Smith's Cave here.
I agree to that. Yeah. Having to take the vanilla route to syrup.
Oh yeah, no, and I was mentioning this earlier. I was like, judging from, like, I was thinking, what's the worst thing that could happen right now? What is the worst check-in logic right now? And I was like, yeah, the late cabin item.
Yeah. And now now Nesman's going for Lycan as well. I think Nesman is probably about like a minute behind us, behind Pikapals at this point.
Why is NesmaN doing this again? Did they not push the boulder?
Knowing them, they didn't.
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
I
this
said,
is
a
bad
minute
for
and a half.
NesmaN. They're gonna have to go through this tornado
He did push
glide
the-
again.
Of course he did.
Oh, NesmaN did push the boulder.
Yeah,
Just forget.
yeah. Nesman doing a Nesman there.
Yeah, so we are seeing Pikapals with quite the advantage right now. We thought it was pretty level, but yeah, Pikapals is pulling ahead right now.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be 5 minutes ahead.
Really, 5 minutes?
Oh, there's a graveyard
Graveyard
key.
key. We still need one more stop for that though. I don't think it's like it's 5 minutes ahead of Nesman.
Yeah, there's a bit of a
Maybe-
long.
Maybe 2. Okay, now it's
Nesman
doing a bit
peeking.
more. Yeah, Nesman lost quite a few seconds by peeking and reacting. Okay, what's up here? Okay, just 5 bombs.
There's never anything in that cave.
There is something in that cave sometimes. It's Nesmad, yeah.
Nesmad. Oh, doesn't even open that chest.
Uh-oh, Bay Falls.
Veil.
Great spin.
Caster. Okay, we have access to Fortress right now, and yeah, Pikapals has everything they need to go in full clear Fortress.
Yeah. I think it's Nesman
But
has
they've
to
also
go.
got.
Nesman has to go with
Cloud
another. Yeah.
Why is Nesman not quick warping?
I think the
Nesman-
quick would.
A quick warp would put them at the ladder.
Yeah. Oh,
What
and
was
long
that?
spin.
And
What's
long
long
spin.
That was super useful. I think Pikapals has all the spin squads now.
Oh, that's really nice. And I think they've got 7 now, so yeah, they're
Yeah.
going straight to Caster.
Yeah, this is Rando. This is the Randomizer Grand Finals.
Yeah, Pikapal's going for Great Uncle Herbert here. Gonna see what's going to be on this item. Needed
Ooh,
those
okay.
7 scrolls.
Yeah.
Imagine Kate in Fortress.
Well, it's Fortress of Gomod for a reason, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a cape and 2 more swords in Fortress and they'll be good to go. If that
Do you want to be going into Fortress this early?
Sure. They've got... Well, first of all, Fortress is required. Second of all, they've
Yeah.
got mids, they've got bow. They can do it. I would go there.
Yeah, but you just got the Veil Falls Kinstone. I would check the Veil Falls Rupee Cave first.
Mm,
Because you still want to go mode Fortress.
yeah.
You don't want to be sticking around there because it takes so much longer if you're having to check every single item as opposed to if you walk in, you get the boss key straight away, do the boss, done. Don't need to do anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I guess it's a bit greedy, thinking I'm going to put off Fortress and then, if there is something like Cape in Fortress or
Yeah.
Flippers.
Pikapals finding their last bomb back here.
Yeah, did Pikapals skip the bomb cave?
I think they did. Did they? I don't think they did. I think they did the bomb cave. Who's winning? That's kind of to tell, but Pikapals is in the lead by about 2 minutes now.
Yeah, Pikapals does have a bit of an advantage right now, but this is rando. Anyone can
minutes,
decide to go
yeah.
and go check somewhere else and find the items that we're looking for.
Yeah, 2 minutes is not that big of a lead. That's something that's like... so 2 minutes, that's like bad bomb room
Yeah,
advantage.
Chat's winning. Chat
Yeah.
is always the winner.
Yeah, chat's always a winner.
Yeah, NesmaN will be picking up those 2 kinstones at the top of Mount Crinell, and then they've got to ask themselves the same questions: Do I go to Fortress early, or do I go to Veil Falls?
Yeah. The thing is, you can't really speed up Fortress right now. You can't really use the... Well, you can use the cape for the left rupee drop, but that's about it, as far as the usefulness for speeding up goes. It's like...
Yeah, it's not really that much of an advantage
Yeah.
by putting off Fortress for now. The main advantage is just getting to skip checks. Like, if you go to Fortress and... Like, if you go do other stuff first, you come back to Fortress and you're just a 4-sword from go mode, and also the dungeons required.
Yeah.
You're very likely just going to find your 4-sword there whilst you're finding the boss key, and then you're just done. And then
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe activating the Veil Falls swap, and then just going for Fortress.
yeah. Veil Falls, going up to the Veil Falls warp, checking the Rupee Mania cave there because there are a lot of checks
Yeah.
in there.
Does-
And then just go It doesn't take that long. It would have taken 2 minutes, and then you can go into Fortress.
Yeah. I think we're about...
Nesman's got the opportunity
Padme,
now. What
yeah.
they're going to do?
It's also...
They're going for the same play. Nesman's going to be following Pikapals into Fortress.
Yeah. Let's see. Pikapals is in Fortress, Nesman just opens up Fortress. Oh, sorry. Just opens up Wind Ruins.
It's about 2 minutes.
Yeah,
just over
2
2 minutes to go
yeah.
through Wind Ruins.
And that's something that you just can... yeah, Pikapals doesn't have the cape. You just realized.
Yeah, Boomerang was nice. You want Boomerang before you go to Temple of Droplets. And
Palace.
yeah, currently in for this seed, the Boomerang's just a luxury item for them. It's going to help them out with a couple of fights. And
Yeah.
getting fairies later on in the seed as well, but it's not going to be that important.
I saw something sparkling on the route path on the right. Yep, that's finally out of concern.
Yep,
That's
all our kinstones.
it's not that bad. At least you know now where to go next. They can't even access Palace right now. They don't have the blue sword. So as long as they don't find a blue sword here, they're good to go. If they do find a blue sword here, yikes.
Well, if they find their blue sword, I think they'll do Royal Crypt first.
Yeah. Well, I think they would do Veil Forts first before World Crypt at this point.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Open up the warp quest at Veil Forts, and then just quick warp down. There's always a sword in Fortress.
Well,
But there's also always a sword.
yeah,
And
but it's
torch.
not 2 swords. You got a red sword right now.
I think we've seen a blue sword in Fortress and a 4 sword. Sorry, we've seen a blue sword in Wind Ruins and a 4 sword in Fortress a while back. Not in Tourney, but in the weeklies we had that. I think.
Oh, Pikapals, no! Oh, yeah, you want to kill those ropes. They do have rock breakers, so they use their sword slash to break the skulls.
Yeah.
Oh, that block they just pushed to the left. You don't need to push that block.
I still do that out of habit.
Yeah. It's not bad if you do push it.
Yeah, I
It's
can't
just
argue with
unnecessary.
Ibot's logic here, by the way. There's the sword and torch and the sword and fortress. That's why they're still missing 2.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
shield.
no, that's completely true. They're going to find a cape or the flippers, and then they're going to get access to Temple of Droplets, and there's going to be a sword in there. And yeah, they're going to get a sword here as well.
Just ask a question: would you save here in fortress and chase the shield?
2 checks, kind of
Pikapals-
slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still, shield. That's
No, I'll do the shield checks after Veil falls.
yeah. I'll check out so to that. That's kind of true.
Oh, Pikapal trapped the spark.
anti-fairy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that you can do. You
Yeah,
can
in
maybe
this room, I normally just equip the boomerang and then throw it at the spark to get it out the way.
Yeah. But I think we've seen that in the punishment seed as well, with some enemies just being stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
I remember the... what was it? It was the Tektite just before the Quenal... Sorry. Just before the Quenal Clamp Wall, and the Death Traps on Library.
Yeah, very, very kind. Thank
Oh,
you
I
for
don't
making
think
sure
so.
those enemies didn't bother us.
Yeah, thanks. Was very kind of what...
The rollers in pre-Library,
Yeah.
the cave in
Blame
the
Minish
center
Maker.
of Lake Hylia. Yeah, blame Minish Maker.
Yeah. Blame Beryl. Okay, looks like Pikapals is stopping a few frames in there. It's kind of laggy.
They did get all of the small keys though.
Okay, they're back to go. And what's in this? Okay, that's just a map, so they can just...
Yep. They're They saved beforehand and are save scumming there.
Yeah.
Back to the entrance.
Did they do the... Okay. There's the final Cloud Top Skinstone for NesmaN.
Yep, everyone's got all their kinstones.
Yeah. And I mean, like, all kinstones at an hour in? That's not bad. Sorry. If there was an element in Palace, you would really enjoy that, having all the kinstones an hour in. But since Palace isn't really required, you don't want to go there, really. Well, you want to go to Wind Tribe, but not Palace.
Maybe you still want to go to Wind Tribe.
Yeah. You want to go to Wind Tribe, but not to Palace. Just because Palace takes like 10 minutes to do. And also, they're still missing their big key here for Fortress. Interesting enough.
Yeah, that's what they come to the back for. Well, because of this Fortress layout, it turned out that coming early was the best, because they would have had, if they came back later to go mode this dungeon, they would. Yeah, they would have to basically full clear the dungeon anyway, so they're not. Yeah. If there was a boss key right at the start, they would be feeling a bit like, I could have come here later and just go moded the dungeon instead of having to go through the whole thing and finding nothing.
Pikapals stream stopped for me. Is it still going on your end?
Yeah, Pikapals' stream just keeps dropping.
Yeah, F in chat for Pikapals stream.
Alright, NesmaN gets a shield. Did they want to do anything with that shield? I really doubt that they're going to leave Fortress right now just to check those shields.
They haven't checked the Quick Warp Caves either.
No, they haven't. I don't think Pikapals has. That's something you leave for after the boss. Like, it's completely understandable now that you just stay in this dungeon until you get your boss key. Do the boss.
Are we betting tonight? Well, it's Myth, of course.
Yeah.
I think you got your cool point.
Dropped.
Yeah. I think you got your cool point with the Lake House.
Yeah. I mean, nothing else in this seed has been awful.
Yet.
Yes.
That is still very young.
There's still 2 swords.
Yeah.
Alright, Pikapals is back, and they...
I need to refresh my page.
Apparently they're missing a Cloudtop skin soon. Are they only on 4? Or are they just tracking one?
I think they mistracked. Probably.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're on 5.
Yeah. Especially since both of them last location Lake House. Lesson Stream is going to jump back just because of synchronization.
Yeah, we're just resyncing the 2 runners so that they're synced up at the same time. Yeah, yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure everyone's on all kinstones right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we got some weird syncing going on right now, but Pikapals has the big key for the dungeon they're going through to fight Mazao.
Going to say hi to Gordon.
NesmaN is outside in the Wind Ruins right now. They're going to go check those Minish checks.
It was actually a vanilla big key.
It was vanilla. Oh,
vanilla big key. Of course it was. What do you expect?
Is that a mean point or something? Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh.
But it's still very like middle fingery.
All right, Pikapals is going for remote bomb strats. Very nice. Yeah, Pikapals only has the red sword right now. Red and blue sword means that using remote bombs is faster. It is quite substantially faster, I think.
Yeah.
If you had the Four Sword, and Roll Attack. Yeah, they do have Roll Attack, but if they had the Four Sword, Roll Attack into those eyes, it's much faster than using the remote bombs. Yeah, NesmaN's only done the front half of Fortress right now. They're going to have to go and do the back half. Find their boss key.
Yeah. And since the boss key is more or less the last check you do in Fortress, it's going to take you a few minutes.
Yeah, because the boss key is in the last chest in the dungeon, they shouldn't be feeling too bad about going here at this point, because coming back later wouldn't have saved them any time.
Yeah.
Right, I think Pikapals is going to be getting up to the last cycle on Mazao.
Could we actually see Cape Go mode in this seat?
Cape Go mode is an absolute possibility. Have we seen one already?
I don't think we did. It's just that we're still missing 2 swords and either Cape or Flippers. Well, no, sorry. We need either the Flippers and Cape or the Juggernaut and Cape.
There's an item we missed. That was the dog food. NesmaN picked up in the back. Pikapals has also picked that up as well.
Yeah, I think you're a few seconds ahead of me. Or did you? No. Where was the dog food?
It was on the Mitts small chest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, on my end, Pikapals just picked up the element.
Yeah, and they just warped out.
Yeah, okay, cool. And at least we're on the same page.
Did we see Cape Go mode recently?
I
have no idea when that was.
Yeah, imagine actually remembering things. And paying attention. Oh no, NesmaN forgot to...
Oh, NesmaN!
Yeah.
Oh, he killed the things and then turned small instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a...
Stream is buffering on my end.
Silly muscle memory.
Yeah, I'll have to refresh again.
Yeah, Pikapals checking those Minish checks outside. They've full cleared the dungeon. Nothing left here. They're going to go to Krenel. I think the only thing they've got left here on Krenel is the business scrub. They're really going for the business scrub right now over...
Well, you got one item.
Fools.
Kinda. You got one item.
There's one item here.
Yeah, but still, you don't really want to last occasion that item. No, do you?
Okay, there are 3 checks that aren't in Veil Fools for Pikapals right now, so I think they might be doing all of those first before going up Veil Fools. They could just last occasion it.
That's true.
No, they're just gonna go immediately for Veil Fools now.
Yeah, and they stopped. Okay, so Pikapals stream is down for me again. NesmaN is just jumping down.
Pikapals has just activated the source of the flow in Veil Fools.
Okay, on
they're doing the fusion.
Yeah. NesmaN got it grabbed. I think I'm a few seconds ahead of you.
I think you're quite ahead. NesmaN's just checking the second to last chest in the Mitts, the Minish Mitts cave. They saw it was a junk item, so they're going to be hopping down.
Okay. So my delay on NesmaN's end is now 27 seconds.
Yeah, NesmaN got grabbed.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to backtrack through the dungeon.
On my end, Pikapals is just about to open... he's just about to...
Wait,
to get to
NesmaN's going to go for the boss?
NesmaN got...
They didn't get the boss key?
Yeah, because they got grabbed.
But they didn't grab the boss key, so... Okay. They thought they got the boss key.
Yeah. Don't keep refreshing. Okay. Then I'll not do that.
Yeah, last we saw Pikapals was in Vale Falls. Just gonna resync them back up.
Yeah.
They had decided to go through the entirety of Vale Falls and up into Cloudtops. We're gonna see what they found on the way.
Imagine the blue sword in Wind Ruins. Sorry, in Wind Tribe.
I think Pikapals found another book.
Oh yeah, he did. At least according to his tracker.
Yep, here we go. So we're skipping ahead a little bit. Pikapals checked out Upper Vale Falls. They are now up in Cloudtops, and they didn't find anything. Well, they found a book, but they didn't want to use the book to go and check
Yalari.
Yalari and go vanilla into Flipper's Cave.
That's a bad one, by the way. Having to climb the books on the library.
Yeah, that is pretty nasty.
Isn't that one of the things that also has a bounty on it? I think it is.
Is it? We've
I think
already
it
had
has-
that.
I think it has a bounty on it.
I swear we had that in one of the tournament matches.
I don't think we did. At least not required. Like, it had to be done. No ifs about it.
Yeah, required.
Yeah. I think the bounties are on the item in
Yeah,
the
I thought we had a
basement.
red sword there.
Don't remember.
Right, Pikapals making their way through Cloudtops. I don't think there's much left for them. Yeah, like Veilful seems like the immediate option, but no one's been finding anything for like 20 minutes now. Oh, yeah, okay, we've had an all dungeon seed, and yeah. Why is there a bounty on that? Surely that's should just be.
Okay, yeah. Well, we kind of put the bounties into things that we wanted to see. Just because we don't really recall having seen them before. Or just like the biggest means at the moment. So we've got bounties at the DHC basement, we've got bounty for the vanilla climb for the book. And I think
The promised Fortress of Go mode was a lie.
Yeah. Insert a portal meme here.
Yeah, Pikapal's having to do vanilla Cloudtops right now because no cape. Gonna have to go through all of the tornadoes.
Could you
very
imagine a vanilla
intensely.
cape? Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Oh my god.
That's a possibility.
Absolutely. Well, they don't have logical access right now because, and they don't have the possibility of even getting to it because they need another sword.
Yeah,
If there's a sword in Wind Tribe, it could be possible.
Or just in Graveyard. The sword on Egypto.
Oh yeah.
And then nothing else in Graveyard. Well, maybe the sword on Dampe, but that's about it. Cape of Wind Tribe Slimming Point, yeah.
I can't believe it's 1 hour 20 and we don't have access to droplets.
Yeah. Ah, that's incredible.
That is ridiculous.
Usually droplets is one of the items that... Sorry, items, yeah. It's one of the dungeons that you have usually access to maybe 10 to 20 minutes in. At the earliest. We've seen many sub 10 minute droplets plays.
Yeah. Droplets is very common to get early access to.
Okay, so now we're actually going to see the Whippy Cave. That's the final book.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a book there.
Yeah.
Okay. Pikapals in the
Moment
Wind
of truth.
Tribe.
Yeah.
This is the last set of checks they can do here. Gonna find out if this was a bad play or not.
If it's not here, it's gotta be either at Yelari, at the Trilby Scrub. I think we haven't seen that one.
We haven't seen the Trilby Scrub yet. There's
good.
Fifi.
Yeah. Fifi, yeah, Fifi as well. Oh no, Fifi as well.
I'm surprised they didn't check Fifi and the Trilby business scrub before going up to Cloudtops.
Okay, 2 more checks in Wind Tribe.
Yep, last 2. Anything gonna be here? Last one? Oh! Okay, NesmaN's going for Yalari.
Of course he is. What do you expect?
Right, what's
NesmaN.
Pikapals going to do? Pikapals
He's going
did
to
not
flit
get
away.
anything out of Cloudtops.
He's also going for it. Is
Are
he?
we racing through to the Yalari?
Oh boy. Oh, that's
We're
amazing.
gonna see 2 Yalari.
No!
Oh, okay.
He's going-
So Pikapals is going for Trilby.
Yeah, he's going for the scrub first.
No, why would Pikapals go? Yeah, Pikapals doesn't go for the memes. NesmaN goes for the memes.
Yeah, that's when usually he just goes ham. Okay, just 50 rupees. Come on, Yalari. Or even just library with the.
I think Pikapals is
flipper.
going to go into do Yalari right now because
Yeah,
they've only got 3 item locations they can check right now.
it's Yalari and it's the
Oh,
it's the sewers. NesmaN,
it's either
go to
Suez or Fifi.
NesmaN, sewers. Yeah, okay, he remembers. Oh,
Yeah, okay, he remembers.
get ready for that bounty, man.
Oh no. What have I done?
This is game 2, and I think both of us are more or less. Well, I don't. They're kind of neck and neck to each other. However, Pikapals has done about maybe 2 to 3 minutes worth of checks that NesmaN hasn't done.
Yeah, Pikapals has just done a lot in Cloudtops, and
Yeah.
if they need to do anything further up in Palace, Pikapals is going to have an advantage. But if NesmaN finds something here like the Cape or the Flippers, and it takes them to Templar Droplets, NesmaN's going to have the advantage right now.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't.
my
see
god,
NesmaN-
you have to use the Gust Jar here as well.
Yeah,
This is so stupid.
NesmaN, you've got the boomerang. Use it for once. I know you don't like it, but still, use it. Use the goddamn thing. It's not that difficult. Just throw it.
Alright,
Okay,
brace
roll
yourselves, everyone.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Right.
that's graveyard.
There's a blue sword. Yeah, NesmaN's absolutely going for Graveyard right now. Graveyard's
Yeah.
a load of opportunities for them.
Yeah. So if the sword isn't on Fifi, or it's not on I think Fifi's the only one that they haven't checked yet. Yeah.
Yeah,
if
if they haven't checked Fifi, Pikapals also gets
If
it.
the flip-
Is
yeah.
Pikapals going to go for Palace? Well, okay. That's actually really dumb.
What? Going for Palace?
Yeah, because you got 1 item in Palace right now, and you'd
Well,
have to do the vanilla rooms in Palace.
Yeah. Pikapals is
They're
going
like
for
twice
graveyard
as
well.
long without
Yeah.
the cape.
Yeah, Pikapals is going for graveyard as well. So if there's nothing on Fifi, that means that the climb to the blue sword was actually required. And that's the that's the main point with the bounty for him.
Yeah, we don't know if that was required. Because if flippers are on Fifi, then
Yeah, it's
Um,
either. I think it's just progression on the flippers. On PV. That would make this irrelevant, kinda. Oh yeah, it's just flippers. Sorry.
oh well, it could be cape that leads into flippers, or like some other item that leads into flippers. Like
Yeah.
it could have been fetch quest.
Okay, Jampe had a
section.
hard pace.
Yeah, it could have been wake up mushroom on Fifi and then flippers in Rem. Right, they are so close right now.
Yeah,
Pikapal's only slightly behind NesmaN.
it just depends on whether or not NesmaN will go into Cloudtops as well, since we know that Cloudtops is barren.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see I don't know. I think NesmaN will want to put off Cloudtops until they get the cape because they've got other things that they can do right now.
Yeah. That's Force Sword. Okay.
Right.
Right.
Well, that was close to the Gibdo.
It was very close to the Gibdo. And there might be still something on the Gibdo. Who knows? This would be a fool not to go for a quick.
We are cape from Go mode.
I think I caught that, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, we need Deepwood access.
Yeah, we still need deeper access. Come on.
Yeah,
Not-
so cape's required for... Oh!
Myth. Myth.
My god.
NesmaN's giving the king.
Non-required
No, 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 no.
Royal Crits
NesmaN,
not that
NesmaN,
bad.
NesmaN, don't go that way. NesmaN, don't go that way. That's the bad way.
Oh, that cape just opened up so much. They've got all of
NesmaN,
Lake Hylia open now.
NesmaN, you want to go for droplets, not for Palace. NesmaN,
Yeah.
Todd.
I think
Yeah.
Pikapals is not happy.
Yeah. NesmaN does
Well,
not want.
They're gonna stay around in Royal Crypt.
Yeah. NesmaN's doing NesmaN. Yeah.
If NesmaN... If NesmaN's into Palace right now, finds their flippers or their jabbernuts, and enters Go mode, that's it. That is tawny done.
Yeah. He's in go mode. He doesn't realize.
He's not in Go mode. He does need Deepwood access.
Oh yeah, sorry. But still, that deepwood access might as well be in droplets.
It's very likely in droplets.
Yeah.
All of those Rupee Mania spots that you're like guaranteed to go through if you need to do droplets. NesmaN has his elements marked correctly. He does know that droplets is required. Maybe they just didn't look at their tracker. Yeah, Cape 25. Hylia's just got so much. Why would you go to Cloudtops right now?
Yeah.
Pikapals is in go mode. There was a Jabbernup in the bell in town. Hello, Hendris?
Well then. NesmaN. Yeah, NesmaN's not going to enjoy himself.
Yeah,
He'll be about
right.
2
That
minutes
was
behind Pikapals.
that was huge for Pikapals. Pikapals just, I think that's just decided it for Pikapals.
It's 2 minutes. There's still 2 minutes. Is it 2 minutes? Kinda, right?
No, Pikapals is just going to go to droplets right now. Go mode it, go mode Deepwood as well, and then go to the end of the game. Like, they
Yeah. But NesmaN hasn't gone for the king. So... Yeah, Pikapals just can't handle it right now. His team can't handle it.
he keeps on going above 88 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pikapals is down right now, but we will try and get them back as quickly as possible.
Imagine NesmaN finding flippers. NesmaN's going to Palace! No way. NesmaN! I swear to God. What is he doing? Ugh. Yeah, so NesmaN decided to make his 2 minutes disadvantage into 12 minutes. I don't know what's he thinking right now. He has to misread his tracker. I hope he does. I hope he's mistracking his tracker.
He's not mistracking his tracker because the...
Sorry, not mistracking, but rather just, like, being stupid again. NesmaN doing a NesmaN, you know.
Like, if he just looks at his tracker, he can see that he'll be able to see that you know, which elements are on what dungeons. But yeah, So, I'm here. I'm not running.
Stream is still live. Yeah, NesmaN. So for some reason, NesmaN decided to go into Palace of Winds. While Pikapals decided to not use streaming. Okay,
Yeah,
so,
we've got some issues going on in the background here. We're going to try and keep the stream up and live as much as possible.
yeah.
Yeah, NesmaN's going through Palace of Winds right now. This is a big mistake by NesmaN. NesmaN does not need to do this dungeon right now. Pikapals is in go mode right now. We can't see their feed right now that we're trying to get it back up, but they have everything they need to do to beat the game. They're going to go to Temple of Droplets and go to Deepwood and just go mode those dungeons.
Pikapals needs to take a pause and snacks. Lovely. I mean, can you blame him? There's always time for snacks.
I'm so surprised that we've hit go mode at 1 hour 30.
Yeah. Is that seat subtoable? I suppose.
Depending on Deepwood small key?
Yeah.
Deepwood boss key?
Yeah.
Droplets is going to be like guaranteed the same length of time.
Go mode nut seat. That means that's required nut, isn't it?
It might not be required nut. No, if the flippers were anywhere else, like if the flippers could be somewhere else in town.
Oh yeah.
It's just
the nut
Pikapals
was-
found the jabber nut and that's all they need.
The nut was on the town bell.
Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah, the big highlight was vanilla route to Lake House. You needed to use the cane and Lon Lon to glide to Syrup's area, and then use the mitts to dig through that cave to get to Lake Cabin. That had their grip, the grip ring, and the grip ring took them up Krenel, gave them further access at that point. Alright, at least NesmaN didn't do pulp push.
Yeah, something else with NesmaN is just. I feel like he's doing a Wormstein so far. Because.
They haven't mistracked their tracker. On their personal stream, their tracker is marked correctly.
Yeah, but misread their tracker. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I suppose that's what it comes down to. It's not mistracking itself, but just misreading.
Yeah, I don't like how on the tracker the elements are dimmed. So you can, if you look at it from a distance, you can't quite tell.
Yeah.
But if you use my tracker has
Shameless
a
plug.
lovely lit element icon, so you can clearly see which dungeons are required.
Yeah. Yeah, but it looks like Nesma's actually going to Go mode Palace. Sorry, he's going through Palace as if he would be in Go mode. So he's not even looking for
Yeah.
the match or for the flippers.
So if Fifi had the flippers, that would make the seed not horrible. And they just made the wrong choices, and it's their fault, not mine.
Blaming the others, I see. Yeah, in actuality, it's because they didn't do Blue Chew.
Yeah. Pikapals went and checked Hendris Legend in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was their mistake.
Yeah, the seed wasn't happy about that, so it decided, no, you're not going to get the flippers this seed. Is this actually a flipperless seed?
Might be.
Yeah, well,
It is.
Pikapals doesn't
It is
need to do
logically,
anything
yeah.
else. Yeah.
You don't need for Pikapals to come back. Please come back.
Check
missed
away
you.
one
Yeah.
check away from redemption. Yeah,
Yeah.
this could have been a jet seed if they well, was it really a jet seed? Because dog food was in Fortress.
It was a jet seat. The entirety of Cloudos was just debate.
Oh, NesmaN.
What's...
NesmaN's trying to do down strike on
yeah.
the boss that they don't have the scroll for it.
Yeah, Myth, if you would kindly send Ivor the spoiler log for him to start filling out the banners form, that'd be great.
You're glad that you should be glad that I did save the spoiler. Maybe I didn't. Whoops. I swear I did.
But you still have the settings and the number, right?
Nope.
What about the non-renamed seed names?
Innocent until proven guilty.
Myth.
It's
Yeah, I'd say
the burden
we just-
of proof isn't on me.
Yeah, I think NesmaN just now noticed his mistake.
NesmaN just realised the mistake.
I think they're not happy. They are not very happy about it. And it looks like they'll be going into doublets first.
You can't destroy the Georg eyes in one clone cycle, even if you have all 4 clones and a great spin with a 4 sword. But you don't deal. You deal enough damage to it like each of the main cycles are split up into 2 like mini eye cycles. So you deal a set amount of damage in each of those mini eye cycles to progress it onto the next mini eye cycle. It's like 2 stages of each one. So even if you do loads and loads and loads of damage in that first one, none of it adds as damage to the second. Yeah, I'm talking about the 2nd and 3rd red cycles. The 1st and the 4th one, the last one, is you can always do those in one cycle. Yeah, so we are seeing NesmaN go through Templar droplets right now.
Yeah. They're still missing their flippers.
Yeah, no flippers. NesmaN is not in go mode right now. If they go back to town and go to the bell, they'll get their jabbing up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Boomerang. It's not an awful spot to find that boomerang.
I feel like the town bell is one of the first things that you check when you have cape and you don't know where to go next.
Yeah, it's super fast. You can kind of just muscle memory that and not lose time whilst you're thinking about what you want to do. Like, it's really understandable that Pikapals, immediately after doing Royal Crypt, finding their four sword and cape, they just go. You just go to town because those open up so many checks. And then, like, the first thing you want to do in town is like, okay, well, I can do the bell. You do the bell, and then that just immediately tells you, okay, I'm in go mode, and then you can skip everything. So
Yeah.
it was, very nice item placement for Pikapals. Yeah, shame NesmaN didn't go for it. Oh, and I think we are getting the first sightings of Pikapals back.
Oh, yeah.
They are
He's loading.
at the end of droplets. They are fighting Octo.
Okay.
We don't know if they've done. They have done Deepwood.
Yeah.
So this is going to be their last element. They're going to be heading into Dark Horror Castle like in the next 5 minutes. Yep, so in all the time that Pikapal's stream was down, they would just go moding through dungeons. We already knew that they were in go mode, so they just needed to do the dungeons. From the looks of it, the Deepwood boss key wasn't in the very beginning. They had to look a little bit into the dungeon to find it.
Yeah.
We should see NesmaN go through there at some point, though, but...
But yeah. Let's see. NesmaN still has to pick up the Juggernaut, and that might take a while. He still has to do... I'd say he's about...
Oh, Pikapals, no!
Maybe... NesmaN is about, like, 10 to 15 minutes behind... sorry, NesmaN is about 10 to 15 minutes behind Pikapals at this point. At
Oh,
least.
sorry, I might be a bit ahead. NesmaN's just picking up the the rupee items.
Yeah. On my end, Pikapals is still just rubber banding.
Yeah, Pikapals is fighting Octo. Getting bad RNG. I think they already had an ink cycle just now. Oh, they're getting 2 ink cycles. Oh, that's awful RNG. Oh, okay, it was their last hit. Okay, they were they must have made some mistakes earlier on in that fight. So yeah, not the cleanest Octo, but they have got all of their elements and they're going to be heading into Deepwood, into Dark Horror Castle. So I think we can get a Dark Horror Castle tower bet going. So Dark Horror Castle has 5 small keys. And we need to get all of those small keys before we can get the boss key, which is located in the vanilla location at the end of the dungeon. So we want to get some bets in. How many towers do you think are going to have those small keys? There are 4 towers in this in Dark Horror Castle, located northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. And you can have any combination of 1, 2, 3, or 4 towers. So you have until Pikapals gets to the Stone King. When Pikapals gets the first item from the Stone King, that's when the bet will close. Oh yeah, make sure you... Oh, I didn't put my bet in, thank you. No one stole my bet.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. So we did have a forfeit from NesmaN when they did Palace because they realized they were so far behind at that point, having done a completely unrequired dungeon. But they're going to be continuing to play through the seed. And Pikapals is also going to finish up the dungeon, finish up the seed as well, and get a finish time.
Before Flippers in the...
Oh my god.
Flippers in the HC basement. That'd be lovely.
Oh, that would ruin everything.
No, it wouldn't.
So I've just gone through my files and I have found the spoiler log. This wasn't misnamed as something else, and I just checked through the item locations and they're exactly the same as what we just saw. So I must have just accidentally renamed it something stupid.
Okay.
I do know where the flippers are.
Do you want to tell us?
Not just yet.
Oh no, Myth, you can't be serious.
We may see them. All right, last chance to get your bet in. Oh, I
can't believe you've done that.
We've had all four. We've got 2 east, 2 north. Two myth diagonal.
Yeah, I'm pretty myth
So we've
right
got. Yeah. Okay. Right. Bet's closing. Oh, Pikapals, talk to the king first. And there's a small key.
Okay.
I promise everyone I did not look at the spoiler when I put my bet in, but that's you know anyway because that's my standard bet. I always do that bet.
Now I really want to see where the flippers are. Especially since you said that we may still see them. They're either in Deepwood and Pikapals didn't pick them up, or they're here in DHC.
Just double checking where the Deepwood big key is. Actually, no, we're going to see it from NesmaN anyway because they're going to play through the seed.
I'm much more excited about the flippers, not gonna lie.
I really hope that we see it.
It's gonna be in the house then.
No spoilers just yet, or where it might be.
For fuck's sake.
Nesman, don't sword slash. That's not how you do manip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nesman just going for sword here. You would switch to shield and use the shield because you don't get that happening where you try and sword slash and you mistime your sword slash and the rock hits you. It's impossible for the rock to hit you if you got your shield out, as long as you're pointing in the right direction.
That's been caught between a rock and a hard place. Okay, there we go. Gets the Octorok. All Pikapals is making their way into the Red Warp room in DHC.
Yeah, Pikapals going through Dark Hole Castle will know that Nesman's forfeited, so should be feeling...
Yeah, Nesman forfeited. He misread his tracker and wasted about 12 minutes in Palace of Winds.
Yeah,
which was
Nesman...
really optional.
Yeah. Yep. When you see which elements are on your tracker, like...
Oh, speaking of Zevo.
Oh, hello. We got Nesman in the chat.
Yeah, GG's. Yikes. So, just for you to catch back up on, if you wouldn't have done Cloud Tops, you would have been in the lead because Pikapals did Cloud Tops.
Well, possibly not.
Yeah, possibly.
Pikapals hit go mode before.
Yeah.
So what happened for people who aren't aware? Nesman went to the wrong dungeon. They went in full. They beat Palace. And Palace wasn't a required dungeon. You thought you were in go mode. You thought it was just droplets and Palace. Yeah, Pikapals Nesman's not in go mode right now because they're double checking the tracker and seeing that Deepwood is in fact
finding the map there.
All right, Nesman. First thing they missed the bell. Oh, they didn't do the bell. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's comical.
Yeah.
So Nesman didn't get the flippers. The flippers were in droplets.
Okay.
On the ice Caterpillar.
Okay, yeah, that's very easy thing to miss in droplets if droplets is your last dungeon.
Nesman immediately after Royal Crypt, Pikapals went to town, got that, and then hit go mode. Whereas you were going up Cloud Tops. Oh no.
Let's get a net meme point. Nice.
Is there anything else people would like to know? Wake up mushroom.
The next one? Who's winning the next one? Is it?
Oh, then the next seed is going to be Hayden. Hayden's rolling next seed.
Oh no.
It's Hayden, then Nori, then Hayden.
Okay.
Yeah. No more myth seeds.
If push comes to shove, then we'll have a Hayden seed for the final match of the tourney.
On Fifi?
Can we not have Hayden? Would you rather have one of my seeds, Nesman? Would you rather have one of mine? Yeah. Everyone can roll. Nah, but Hayden's seeds are very they're very
it was a red rupee.
Chat.
Yeah, it was a red rupee on Fifi. Yep, so it was guaranteed required dip into the library.
These matches are recorded with a 50-minute delay. which means that both runners have already finished up. Well,
Yeah, both runners are finished.
yeah. It's live, yeah. Yeah, it's on a 15-minute delay. Just make sure that stream sniping is not an easy thing to do. And, yeah. Seems stream sniping is illegal anyways, so... Pushing a live failure. NesmaN, no.
Yeah, NesmaN, pay attention to the game. Come on, stop memeing in chat.
I think let me actually quickly bring up the ban list just to get a look for all the juicy memes. So we did have progression on. Let's see. Did have any non-progression? So we did have the books in the library. That's a bounty, and kind of required. Is it required nut?
Required nut, yeah.
It is, right? Yeah. It's not required. It's not required. But I think no one would have gone for. Could have got flippers, yeah. But the flip. That's the thing.
Wait. Why did none of them? Oh, right. Okay. The Tingle Trophy was in Lower Vale Falls. I think we didn't see that.
We didn't see that. Yeah.
They might have. I think we were just being blind.
Yeah. But yeah, the nut. It wasn't required, unfortunately. And well, so we do have the. We've got the quality point for the lake cabin situation. We've got the vanilla climb in the library with the bounty.
Oh, towers. Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
The towers was 2. Top right, lower left. So it's anti-myth.
Round 3 is that hasn't been decided yet, but the runners have stated in the racetime chat that Saturday sounds good. So maybe on the next Saturday, who knows?
Yeah. So I think the scrolls that were missing were Peril Beam, which was on Tingle Trophy.
Yeah.
Oh, it was on Tingle themselves. What was the other scroll? We didn't have Downstrike.
Yeah. Good night, NesmaN, and GG's. Sleep tight. Oh yeah, NesmaN, do
Okay.
you ban?
Oh yeah, NesmaN, quick before you go.
Yeah.
Do I get a ban point? I don't know if you said it in the race room.
Yeah, I'm just going to DM them as well in Discord, just to ask.
Yeah.
He's still on. No ban. Okay. Was Jet Seat just? Oh yeah, this was Jet Seat, right? We're only 2 minutes. We're only 2 hours in. It felt longer.
Yeah, it was absolutely a jet seat. Pikapals could have probably got sub 2.
Yeah, if you didn't do Cloud Tops.
Yeah, if you didn't do Cloud Tops, which is completely unnecessary, even Vale Falls, and also if you went into Lake Cabin when they had the opportunity to.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's the first time
the early play though was just fantastic. Getting that red sword.
That's the first time that you rolled a Jet Seat, is it?
It's not the first time I've rolled a jet seed.
In this tourney, sorry.
Yeah, Pikapals don't have Link on the right.
There we go.
Yep, you want to have Link on the far left when you're creating clones at the bottom like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when creating clones with Link on the sides like this, and then in the mirror orientation of this, you want Link at the bottom. And then when you're creating clones at the top, you want Link on the right. Yep, so there you go. That's the correct pattern of clones. Yeah, it's a bit weird that you have to have a correct pattern of clones, but it's just how the game programs the clones. They will interfere with each other's sword swings and Link's sword swing as well if you don't have Link in the correct position.
Oh, Pikapals getting the great spin. Lovely.
Yeah, that is a backup there. If you get your clones killed in the last cycle, if you can quickly pull off a great spin, you can recover the 3 cycle like that. That was very nice.
You want to have Link in a certain position just to make sure that the hitboxes for the swords work correctly.
Yeah, so if you saw at the beginning of Pikapal's fight, he was sword slashing the eyes and nothing was happening. Just because Link was just in the wrong position there. The clone sword slash overlaps with Link's sword slash and they cancel each other out. It's because the clones lag 1 frame behind Link. It's barely noticeable in full gameplay, but that's what causes a slight desync in the sword slashes and means that it doesn't work.
Especially with this game running on the 60 FPS, it's not really noticeable with the 1 frame. Okay, Pikapals not going for Lanthunders, unfortunately. But he's getting the great spin off of Buddy.
Yeah, Nesman's a whole Dark Horror Castle behind at this point. I mean, they did forfeit, but is Palace about the same length as Dark Horror Castle?
I'd say Palace takes you about like 12 minutes, whereas DHC takes you about 15. So it's depends on if you fail Kane, on if you fail Kane skip or not, I suppose. But I think they're about the same time.
And GG to Pikapals. Yeah, 204. And we have Pikapals joining us for a post-match interview.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, so how did you feel about that?
You know, it felt great for the first, 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And then there was something about, doing the Mayor's Bookshelf vanilla, doing the Flipper's Chest vanilla, not having Temple of Droplets access for the first hour and a half, and then topping it off with a Go Mode Jabbernut.
Yeah. Yeah, ban myth in there. Yeah, Pikapals, do you want to ban myth for that? Or not?
You know, maybe. Probably. I could let him get away with one of those things, but that's too many of those things.
Okay. I'll take that as a yes then. So, iBot, take it away, please. That's a few points for myth. Are you sorry?
I thought this was a really nice seed, and then I just memed halfway through and I was like, you know what? What if there's something on the lake cabin and that you have to do the vanilla route to get to, and then half an hour later we found out that was required.
Myth, the thing is, you even called something on Gipto.
Yeah, I called it. I mean, I said it was Force Sword. Force Sword was one item off of it, but yeah, the first Gipto.
Yeah. At least the go mode Jabbernet was just kind of funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
We
Nesman
didn't
took
even
quite a
see
while.
you get it immediately because we were so confused with what NesmaN was doing. You both were in Royal Crypt at exactly the same time. NesmaN decided to leave immediately after the cape, so you were in Royal Crypt doing that. NesmaN didn't realize that Palace wasn't required. He had Palace and Deepwood mixed up.
Yeah, so I heard.
Yeah. So he went and did
Cloud
Palace.
Tops. Yeah, so at this point he hasn't even done Cloud Tops. So if Nesman wouldn't have had Mr. Retter's Tracker, that would have been a very close race.
Yeah, you guys would have been neck and neck throughout the last
Yeah, since
half
basically
an hour.
the entirety of this seed was that Nesman was about 2 minutes behind you for some reason which I can't recall. But that evened itself out when you did Cloud Tops while Nesman didn't.
Yeah, NesmaN went for Cave of Flames like as soon as they got the cane, so they didn't get their Red Sword and the Gust Jar and the Ocarina immediately. They got it after Cave of Flames, which meant that you managed to get up and down Krenel faster than they did. So that was like the 2-minute difference.
Yeah, I was tempted to just rush Cave of Flames, but I wanted to check a few extra things in case there was... Mostly I was worried about wanting another bomb bag, because 10 bombs is really harsh, but then I got the Red Sword and was like, okay, I should probably just rush Western Woods and Cave of Flames now. And then I decided to just check Karlov because he was there and got the Gust Jar, and it's like, well, I'm just getting all of these good items all in a row. The seed is great. Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah, it backfired for NesmaN because they ran out of bombs at Lower Krenel and had to go all the way back to town to the shop. And we were surprised. We thought that they came back to go to do the school and get their Red Sword as well, but they didn't. They just got the bombs and went back to Krenel.
Yeah.
It's because like Cave of Flames is the cave too. Cave of Flames is still where you want to be.
Yeah, I think I said really early on that maybe you didn't want to do Cave of Flames immediately, or maybe just go and beat Glee Rock, but then not do the whole basement because it's so much faster with the cape. But yeah, good thing you did do that, I guess, because the cape was so late.
Yeah, I mean, at least I wouldn't have lost too much time, I think. I don't remember what was actually in the...
I think it was all junk.
Where?
In the
Cave of
Cave of
Flames.
Flames basement.
Yeah. I remember something on the pillar, but I think that was the big key. Yeah.
That also reminded me.
Oh no!
Like this...
We did have the boots there.
Oh, the boots were in Lower Krenel.
Yeah, the boots
yeah.
were in the
Sorry. Yeah.
3-chest cave. Yeah, that also reminded me the seed started off so well with Kinstones, giving us the 2 we needed, and then it was just cloud top after cloud top from there on out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the Veil Falls Kinstone was a complete bait. Because
Yes.
No. Didn't that lead to the book?
oh, it did. Yeah, no, it did.
Yeah, because I went up there,
Oh, so it was
got the
other way
book,
around.
I considered going to Yalari just because, but then
Yeah.
decided that Cloud Tops was right there.
Yeah, that's
And
the difference between you and NesmaN. NesmaN went immediately to Yalari instead of doing Cloud
Yeah.
Tops.
I also kind of didn't want to commit that hard to the vanilla flippers chest yet.
I think the only other thing he could have done was Fifi, but the Fifi turned out to be just a red rupee.
Yeah. Yeah, not that there was much in the way of good reasons to go to Lake Hylia.
Yeah, luckily he had the ocarina, so it's kind of a quick check.
Yeah, it's
but-
not too bad.
Yeah, with no cape and no flippers for so long, like Hylia was just like there's just no point in going to Hylia at all this seed.
Yeah, you just can't do anything there. Except, of course, the lake cabin, I guess.
Yeah, thank you for making that a nice surprise for us by not peeking the item.
I thought about it, but it was gonna be more fun if I just went in blind.
Yeah, because you opened the chest and then we knew it was like, oh my god, it's got to be something.
What's it gonna be?
Yeah, you had a chance to go in there a little bit earlier. But I don't think it did lose you much time in the end because you pushed the block, and with that block push, you could get back to there pretty fast.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad getting back there at least. Yeah, I honestly kind of forgot that the lake cabin was an option the first time I was there. I remembered it like as I was leaving. Because it's just not one of those things you want to check, it turns out.
I mean, when you first did the Lon play with the gliding over, you could only see two of the items and grab one, but then the power bracelets were right there, which actually gave you access to the grip ring. Oh yeah, so that's another thing. Power bracelets were required.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Not for pulp push.
For one of their rarer uses.
This is like the definition of the glitchless speedrun seed. Like this looks planned though, because we do all the things that we do in glitchless that we wouldn't do in any percent, which is vanilla climb through the library into the flipper's chest, and also vanilla like cabin.
The only thing I was disappointed about was I didn't get my blue sword in Windhouse, so I didn't have an excuse to go open the cape chest.
Yeah.
I was planning on going over there.
Yeah, we were worried that cape might be vanilla, and we were wondering if you were going to go for it after getting it from the fountain, but Royal Crypt's just so much of a better option.
Yeah.
It turns out the 10 chests in Royal Crypt are better than the 1 chest in Palace of Winds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Fortress was kind of junk, but you couldn't skip much there because
Yeah,
Vanilla Boss Key. Oh god, Vanilla Boss Key.
Yep. I've been debating about going up Vale Falls or going to Fortress, and decided on Fortress, and then felt good about the play despite getting nothing because I knew no matter what I was opening every chest in that dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of a relief at the end after that boss key. It's like, okay, right.
Yeah, okay, this wasn't a waste of time.
Yeah, it wasn't a waste of time.
Okay, do we have any last things we'd like to talk about before we wrap things up?
I want to congratulate Myth on actually claiming the first bounty for the summer season ban list.
God, yeah.
Which will award him with a bonus point. So now he basically is in the lead by a lot. TLDR.
Okay, maybe this will be a solo mission
Oh yeah.
instead of a race. If we don't have a tie again.
But yeah, even if this is a tie, no matter what, the first two people will raise the thing, the punishment seat. Even if it's like, just like, even if Myth is in the lead by like double the points. These
no.
Myth and the second person, which is probably going to be me.
Alright, so I
raise-
need 2 people to be rolling seeds. Got
Yeah.
it.
You mean not rolling seeds, rolling bad seeds.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you need to probably need to get some Hayden in there.
It's alright, I hear that there's a 50-50 chance of him rolling the next tournament seed.
Yeah. Well, no,
He is
Hayden-
rolling
is,
the next
yeah.
Oh, well,
But you only get them once. If it goes after that, you get the next 2 from me.
okay, so we'll have to go all 6 to get all of his fun seeds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god, that if that match 6 is going to be a nail biter.
Yeah. Also, GG's Pikapal and also GG's to NesmaN, even though I know he's sleeping right now.
He's not.
Oh, he's not? Is he still here?
He's not.
Okay.
No. After having him on the DMs, and he's probably trying to cheer him up a bit because, yeah, he's kind of disappointed of himself
Yeah.
because of the misreading of the tracker. Looks like he
Yeah.
That
accidentally
sucks.
minimized the tracker, which broke it, and he didn't realize.
Oh, and he didn't realize he had to reconnect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, we could see on the view from the stream's point of view what his which dungeons were required.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I guess, so I guess Pikapals, you and NesmaN were discussing about when you're going to have your next matches? Next match? That Saturday, next
Yeah.
Saturday around the same time as it was yesterday?
Yeah, it should be Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, if you guys just want to submit it sometime this week so we can make sure we have channel space and availability for it.
Sure.
Let's get it
I'll
in as
try
soon
to-
as possible. Yeah, that's always appreciated. Okay, other than that, is there anything else anyone would like to talk about?
I think that's it.
Okay, because I know it's getting late because we have a bunch of EU people volunteering
Right.
tonight.
It's fine. It's like 1:30 here. Well, 1:20 in the morning.
It's only after midnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's still very
It's a
young.
normal GGen hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, again, GG's Pikapals and also NesmaN. Thanks, Myth and Hendris, for doing commentary, and also thank you very much, iBot and Bash Guy, for doing tracking today. So, again, hope everyone has a good night, morning, or afternoon, and hope we see you next weekend or during the week when we have other things coming up. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.